everyone and welcome to the vlog. So today is quite a full-on day because we have the troops here.
My hair's alright today.
What, are you carrying the scissors just in case?
I'm going to deadhead the hydrogen.
Yeah, we are not taking it down, but certainly reducing the laurel hedge at the front of the house, which you'll have seen a number of times by now. And it needs to be halved really in height and then thinned out. But what's funny is in France, they have what's called the fauchage, and they come along and they maintain the ditches, sort of grass cutting and then cutting back the trees. And they've been down our road and they've cut it back on the roadside. That's how bad it was. I guess Kath and I are going to be dragging Brash most of the day. Leon and Mark will be cutting the hedge. So that's really all I have to tell you. So I'm ready to go. We've got so much garden here, it can be a bit overwhelming trying to look after it all. So I'm really grateful to Kath and Mark for the extra help, or the help, because we couldn't do it without them, because we don't have a mower or a hedge cutter. You right there, Kath?
No, it's good like this.
Deadheading.
I looked up how to do it on YouTube.
Did you?
On face value,
They look good.
No, do you want that birdhouse? We're going to get rid of it.
No, get rid of it. No birds will go in it because it's facing the sun. It's too hot. You right there, Mark?
Morning.
How's it going?
Ask me at lunch. Hey, Kat, deadheading.
Oh, yeah.
Got a wasp in it.
It's got wasps in it.
They've had one wasp in it.
Any of you children of the 70s, you should know this. You're both tired.
No.
Oh, no.
Unless you got warmed up.
No.
I hate hedge cutting as well.
Are you enjoying cutting this hedge?
This is pretty good actually, because lots of memories with this hedge.
Oh, so tell us. I haven't told the viewers that.
Okay, so when Dad and Janet bought the land, they wanted to make it a bit private. People driving across the road wouldn't be able to just look into the house. So Dad planted these laurels and they would not grow.
They were like those
Little sticks.
tiny.
And then so he fed them and everything. And it even got annoyed because the dog came and weed on the first one and killed it.
Yeah, so there used to be another laurel tree right there.
Anyway, with anything, especially laurel, when it gets established, that's it, boom, it's gone. And the last owners didn't really keep up to it as well as what they should have done, or could have done, I don't know. So we're just absolutely cutting it down to about 1.4 metres, and then we can look after it. It just needs cutting once a year. In France, laurel cut once a year is beautiful.
There's a Madeleine in there, babe, and the Oreos.
Oreos?
The weather Madeline.
So these are what you call top-handed chainsaws. You have to have your certificate of chainsaw-ticity. You can't just go and buy one of these. Anyway, us men are known to have little beer guts, but they come in really handy. This is what you call the beer belly cut. You rest it on your beer belly.
Very well done.
Beer belly cut.
Very cool, guys. I would like to be better at it though, because I plan to have a potager. I feel so bad. Look at the state of them. They're all dry and horrid. I don't know the best way to go about this, because I've basically got a grow bag for them. And I guess really what I need to do is feed them down. Oh, right, that's one pulled through. There we go. That's two. And there we have it. My 6 tumbleweeds are planted. Right, I'm going to give these a water and I'm going to hang them up. Oh, actually, there's a hook right there. I'll have to see how they get on there because obviously the terrace is south facing, so it might be a bit hot. Leon's on cooking duty tonight.
I used to cook a lot actually. In England, Sarah had a lot of male clients. I'd come home from work and then I could hear giggling upstairs. So I knew either Sarah's running a speakeasy, which was quite often one of my thoughts, or she was working. So what I would do is I'd come in from work, have a bit of a cook.
But we were just cooking, or Leon was just cooking, and then saying how much better that looks.
Oh man.
It's difficult to sort of
It
describe.
was an overwhelming hedge. It felt like that film, The Maze Runner.
It felt so light in here afterwards. Absolutely amazing.
And it's nice to be able to drive past the house and see the house rather than just a massive hedge.
Yeah.
But amazingly, I thought it would take a day or longer. But actually, we got it done in about 4 or 5 hours. Obviously, we're all quite tired, but I used my spare bit of time in the afternoon to go and get some product for my first class morning job in this house. Getting the garage a bit better for work, so that's great. And then did some recycling. So yeah, it's been a good day.
What you doing, Sarah?
It's because I'm so good at gardening. I bought some seeds.
Never in a million years you're going to plant them and keep
Right.
them alive.
I will prove you wrong.
Liar.
And I'll be good at it just so I can prove you wrong. Look, I have many options here. I have prairie seeds. Apparently they're good for keeping whitefly off of stuff. Leon loves spring onions. I like basil. Apparently courgettes grow no matter how crappy at gardening you are, so that's why they're in there. So at least I can call the whole thing a success. Then I've got cherry tomatoes.
I had to get some cherry. I
Which,
might buy a
again,
plant now.
they are kind of like anyone can grow those. Oh, and they're so pretty.
Sunflower.
Yeah, and an onion. Hey, well, look, it's just an experiment. So Kath and I have come out to do our grocery shopping today, and it made me realise we never told them about the butcher.
Go to the butcher.
We found a good butcher's, so if we can, we'll film a bit of what he's got on offer because apparently the meat from there is amazing. And actually, we know firsthand now because Kath did beef cheek in the slow cooker at the weekend, and it was chef's kiss.
I'm going to do shin today.
Shin beef, and I'm going to do buff bourguignon at the weekend and test out the bourguignon meat that I bought, so we'll try and show you the inside of the shop if we can. This is the place, and where are we? We're in Montreal.
Yeah, Fumel, a little part of... No, not Montreal. This will be Fumel.
All right. Yeah.
Montreal's Leclerc.
So I had stocked up on meat the other day, so I didn't get any today. But Kath got some lamb.
A leg of lamb. It's, what were it?
It wasn't,
19 euros a kilo.
but it looked really good.
Sugar again. Really come in for a cup of sugar. Sugar? Oh.
So there's a story behind all of this. So the other day, Kath and I were in Leclerc, and I'll insert the clip. We found some plates that I really liked, and as you know, we need some new tableware. So we found these plates, but they didn't have enough dinner plates. They had like 3. Rung round all the local stores, it's a Leclerc, and asked, and today heard from Bergerac, where we are now, that they had the dinner plates in stock. So I said, can you keep them to one side for us? So they did, but then we got here, came to the shelf where the plates were, and then saw something else. The green ones, and instantly the grey ones didn't seem quite as good. So,
She's bought them all.
so we've stocked up. So, what do you guys think?
Oh, I love that. They look really bland now and boring compared to these.
I know, and I loved them before. Isn't it funny?
That one's a bit...
Yeah, we've left that there. It's got a crack, but
Well, it's like the glaze, isn't it? Something in the glaze. We know all about pottery painting, viewers.
yes, it's even got Amanda's speckled design.
All over. Right, let's get to the till. And they're good value. They're only like €3.50 each for big stuff.
Right. Onwards and upwards. We had a frost last night. Stunning this morning though, so peaceful. I'm hoping it won't have affected the strawberries. You're not meant to put them out till the frost has gone, but to be honest, they are just looking terrible. Look at that one. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a full-on veg garden going, but if this is anything to go by, maybe I shouldn't bother. So it's quite early, it's Friday, and I don't know if you remember me saying either in last week's vlog or the week before, we're going to IKEA, and the day has finally arrived. So part of the reason we were going was to get plates, but I actually bought those yesterday, as you'll have seen. So really, this visit is more to do with getting some curtains and some blinds for the house. We need some more glassware, and I just know that there'll be other bits that we'll see as we're walking around that we can pick up. But we also have that meeting at Howdens at 11:30, so I need to get ready and then we can set off. Vlog is uploading as we speak. Sent all of our CPAM stuff off in the post just the other day, in fact. It's difficult to find an open post office around here, so anyway, they got sent off. Haven't heard anything back, but that's not unusual. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop chatting and I'm going to jump in the shower and get ready. We're en route. We are over halfway to Bodeaux, so we're on back roads, but actually, because there's no traffic in France, it's not really a problem. So before we left the house, Leon took the measurements for the windows and the back door, because we want to get some curtains and blinds. One of the things we need is covers for the chairs.
Oh yes, chair covers are brilliant.
The cats, of course,
They're confused because they look like scratchy pads.
have taken to ripping the wicker off the chairs, both from the top and bottom of the chair. So half the time there's wicker all over the floor.
We
have arrived.
Electric visitor. No, we'll just go over here. Park in the shade.
Oh yes.
This is Howdens. The other day when we were leaving Bodeaux, when we visited some friends, Sam and Jess, I remember seeing this as we drove out, and I went, Howdens, because there was a Howdens where we lived, and no, they're a good kitchen supplier. They sell to the fitter, then the fitter fits the kitchen, so they're very good. They're good. And where we lived, there was one about 2 miles from my house, and it's where I always bought doors from, because their doors are really good quality. So yeah, it's exciting to see Howdens, and then if I tell them I can fit kitchens an hour from where I live, then I might get some work. Or if I have people that want kitchens, I can send them here, and then I can fit them.
He might be able to get like a brochure or something, so
Yeah,
that
they'll
if someone rang him and
loads of
said,
brochures.
oh, I want a kitchen, you say, well, I can get you these kitchens. They're all made in the UK, these kitchens as well.
Might get a free pencil as well. Some of the
That's why we came.
when
2 hours for a free
when
pencil.
I got collared in England, because in England they drive around looking for tradesmen, and then they come out and they try and get you to sign up. I got a pancake mix and a pencil.
Right, we're heading in. So that was really, really good. So the girl in there, Alex, really sweet. She speaks English, well, she is English. She looked after us, showed us around their warehouse and the showroom. And basically she said that there are tons of people in the Lot-et-Garonne where we live who would like a Howdens kitchen, but Howdens don't sell to
the public.
They need fitters in order to sell the kitchens. So Leon's now on their books, so any clients living in that area will get recommended to Leon.
And then I can do the plans, measure the kitchen, send them here to pick what they want, and then they can sell the kitchen back. Everything's in stock, and they're good quality.
So if anyone needs a kitchen fitting, I think that's a really good deal. So yeah, so very successful. Leon's just typing in IKEA, which is 15 minutes away from here. Cool.
Yeah, that's good. I enjoyed my little visit.
Finally, we have arrived.
The land of dreams.
I know what you're excited for. You've got your thoughts all on the meatballs. I'm going to try and be disciplined and not go in there.
Yes.
Now to find the car. Oh, over this way. Yeah, it's been really good. Howdens was a really good thing. IKEA was a really good thing. Our IKEA lunch was a very good thing.
Very good thing.
I think we're going to go into Maison du Monde quickly.
Leroy Merlin.
And then Leroy Merlin, and then we can head off.
Where's Sarah? Bonjour. Sarah?
I want this. I want that.
You won't lay it.
I want that.
She wants
To put on, you know, like some string and bits. But I picked out these tools. And...
Here's Kath and I are now gardeners. We needed tools. 97 centimes for that. And now to complete the garden look. And if you don't like that one, you can buy a mini one. So we're in Action, guys. Action is the place to be. You too could have this tat in your house. No, in all seriousness though, gardening tools. I mean, if you're like me and you're a novice, then this is perfect. Look at the price. Less than €1. Yeah, and then they've got like sprays and gloves and crops.
The only thing from here farther that we haven't got is with a lid on.
Seed trays.
We might with a cover on, so it helps.
Yeah, we might have to go to Gamver.
Because we did have a frost yesterday.
So we just finished in Action. Great store if you want something similar to, I want to say like Home Bargains and B&M, but I honestly think it's better quality in Action. Gardening stuff, homeware, decor, party supplies, clothes. After this, we're going to head to Gamver. So Gamver is a garden centre and it's really popular in France. They have them all over the place. And I thought maybe I'll pick up a few plants. I'm eager to kind of get my terrace looking nice with some plants and some foliage, some greenery. We're not even going to think about the garden as such this year. The main priority at the minute is getting hold of a lawnmower. And the other day we had a neighbour of ours come round and give us a quote to cut the whole property. It's like 3/4 of an acre, so it's a big plot of land. And he said he'd cut the whole thing for €160, but we do need to get a lawnmower to do it ourselves. So that's the main priority this year is sorting out the grass cutting situation. So yeah, just going to have a little wander. But we did get the most important thing, which was the seed trays, so that we can start planting the seeds we got in Lidl earlier this week. Leon's going to make me some raised beds, and so I can start planting stuff out in late spring. I was just explaining our planting all of our seeds. You did buy seeds in Lidl, didn't you?
I got basil and I got chilies.
Oh, nice. We're going to head to Gamver now. You'll like Gamver, it's cool.
Oh, that's where we used to take the kids when they were little.
To look at the animals.
The animals.
I remember that.
What do I like? Them white things over there.
Orchids. Price-wise for the indoor plants, they're quite good, really.
Very healthy here. Nice gardens.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my word, look at that.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? I'd love to know the secret.
Humidity. Oh, the speckled ones. Hey, look, Amanda, it looks like you've been busy around here. Flicking your paint everywhere. All right, yeah.
I've knocked a plant. Oh. €120. That's more in my price range. 20? It looks like me. Spot the difference.
It does. This morning, Kath had like this,
A row.
a little antenna poking
It
out.
might come back.
I think it was this one. Yes, definitely, that is your plant. Actually, this has got a bit of a curl.
Oh yeah. How long is that? That's really nice. Not €50 worth.
That's your spirit animal. What is it? It's a palm.
Orcarnia. Oh, I'm going to take a photograph and see if I can start buying something spot on now.
Moving in gift for any of Kath's friends if you want to know what to buy. Right, let's find some potted plants for the outdoors. You can help me, because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Tell the viewers about that time when we came and you put slug pellets down.
So yes, a house in England, and we just planted it. This lovely border, and it had like hostas and things that slugs like. Nom, 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 nom. So we put slug pellets down, and Sarah arrives
With Cleo, because I used to take her with me when we travelled in England.
which were brand new.
And
I'd only just got her; she was still quite little.
she's so cute.
And Sarah went into the
So
garden.
she was running around in the garden, was Cleo, hiding in this flower bed.
Popping up. Put a picture in. I've got a picture. It's going to go in
Now. And I noticed these little blue things in the soil, and I was like, what are they? I said, well,
Slug
they're
pellets.
designed to kill slugs, and I was like, are they poisonous to cats?
No,
Oh.
they're not. No, they're not. Anyway, she looked it up and it was like, yes, the point of cats ingest.
If you love your cat, you wouldn't let them within 12 miles of these things. So then it was like, right, we have to go out.
Hands and knees, Sarah, what? For about an hour.
Picking slug pellets.
One by one.
I love my animals.
Into a little pot.
So this is what this is what strawberry plants should look like. Unfortunately, mine look more like. Hang on,
There's nothing is dead
There's
here.
some good examples just here. Mine look like that, but all over.
My strawberries are doing slightly better than Sarah's.
That's not hard.
Slightly, not even slightly. Like
Hers
they're
is still alive.
And it's even got for your beer, full of beer.
Ah oui. Ou le vin.
Was it?
No beer.
Full of beer.
Beer, no wine.
No wine, no beer. No. And next week, viewers, they have an offer, 15% off.
Très confortable. Ça
C'est diesel?
Non, essence, gasoline. Après, enclenchement automatique des lames. Just push, hop, you cut. Oh, no cut.
C'est très bien. Et donc pour un jardin qui est à peu près 1 hectare. Non, c'est un demi.
6 000 carreaux.
It's okay.
Ça marche très bien, je crois.
Yes. Et en plus, il y a des très grosses routes.
Ouais.
Oh dear, it's giving you a bit of a funny weird chin.
Weird chin.
It has. It's too tight. That'd fit Mum.
It's a
It'd probably be baggy on Mum.
Or
Our Mum has a very tiny head. So we just made a rather large purchase.
from looking at plants at
Things.
€7, 20.
It's like that scene in Anchorman. Well, that escalated quickly. Yes, we now own a mower, and Kath owns a trailer.
And a wine and a beer glass.
Oh yes. Oh, and I got a little thing for Leon. I picked something I knew he'd like.
At the most expensive on offer.
It was like a free gift in addition to my purchase. I was like, yes, I will have the thing that's €50. Leon's going to love it though, isn't he? A little key holder. Yeah. So it has long been my wish to dig up the olive tree that is in our front garden, put it in a pot and enjoy it from our terrace. So today's the day. I've got my spade. Let's go dig up an olive tree. Ooh. So there's 2 in actual fact. And I don't know why you'd plant them out here because, I mean, they're quite far from the house, so they can't really be enjoyed. But they are still young enough, I feel, to get away with this. So hopefully I don't kill it. They are meant to be pretty resilient. Let me just show you. So there's one, and there's the second one. But I think out of the 2, I think I'm going to try and transplant this one. I've got a pot, so let's see how we get on. I've never done this before, can you tell? I'm gonna go get the pot. I've got my pot. This is from all the way from the UK. I brought this. I love this pot. Oh my word. Wow. There's wild mint. Well, that's good. I won't have to plant any mint then. Right, take that back to the house now. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you behind. It is bitterly cold today. There's a real northern wind, hence the hat. Leon's in the garage and he's freezing cold. You alright there, babe?
Yeah, reloading the wood stack.
We have got all that wood left for the remainder of the year. We've hardly used any.
We've used a lot.
Well,
So when we got it delivered, the guy dumped some. I thought, oh, that's a lot, and then he brought like 6 times that amount. Yeah, so that was triple filled. I have to cover the front in plastic to keep dry. Got some under the window and some in the house. So what I've done, if you want to show them, I've got some in here. So yeah, the living room's through there. So instead of keeping lots of wood in the living room, we keep some in a cute basket that Sarah's got, and then we keep a lot of it down here.
yeah,
So,
Leon's good. He stocks all the wood there so that I can just come down.
and it's got to be warm actually because it's been quite cold in my garage today, and I've been working on the chairs and playing with the bike a little bit and getting it working better. So I'm a bit cold. So this is warming me up, which is nice.
Haha, little Remy's having a little play around, aren't you, Bubby? What are you doing? You're crazy. Remy! Oh. Yeah, this is the other stuff I got. This is from Lidl, this compost. And these, I think I showed you in action. 99 centimes for that and 97 for that. Can't go wrong. Because I'm going wildflower meadow mad. Bought some more seeds. This is the bee mix. And this is the bird mix. Of course, some manure. Oh, and something else here. Peony bulbs. I bought these from Gamver. No idea really where to plant them or what to do with them. Apparently they will flower this year if I plant them. But yeah, where do I put them? I don't suppose they want to go in a pot. I have got lots of room around here, but because of the wall, I don't think we'll see them if I put them here. On the other hand, I don't really want them at the front because I won't be able to enjoy them. So any suggestions would be welcome. Hopefully you guys can hear because it is a bit windy. I also got this beauty because, as I said, I wanted some patio plants. This is a camellia and it's multi-coloured, multi-floral. So I'm dead excited because it's covered in little buds already. And there. I also got a lavender because I love lavender, and I thought I could put that in a pot on the terrace and that would flower and look really pretty, little by little. And then obviously my olive tree, which I'm super excited to have on the terrace. So I'm going to go in and chill. I might have a gin and tonic. I haven't got any tonic though. I'll have a Diet Coke then. I haven't got anything else except red wine, and red wine's not my bag really. Hi guys, it's Sunday, the last day of the vlog, and today is a really nice day. Leon and I are chilling out this afternoon, and as promised, I'm going to do a bit of gardening. I have a friend coming over, Millie, she's the one who's been taking me to some of these historical sites, and we've included those in the vlog. So she's coming around to help me, but it's going to be a lovely day as well because we've got Kath and Mark coming over this evening, and I'm trying out the beef that we purchased from the butcher's. Do you remember the Remy incident where he got in the car and was having a little bit of lunch? So I just want to do a full disclaimer. Any meat that he touched was thrown away. So this is the uncontaminated meat. And it's a test really because beef in France has quite a bad rep for 2 reasons, I believe. One, it's not hung for very long. Secondly, it's very lean. There's no fat on it at all. But this meat is what they call in France bourguignon meat, which in England, I guess we would call it like stewing beef, or in America, I think you call it chuck beef or chuck steak. So of course I've made boeuf bourguignon with it, one of my absolute favourite dinners, hands down. That and coq au vin for me have always been like, if I want to treat myself, that's what I'm having. So I'm doing a test. I'm using Julia Child's recipe, and I started by searing the beef, and then I have put it in the slow cooker, which I don't normally do. Normally I cook it in the oven, but it was almost like an extra safeguard because I'm paranoid about the meat not being lean. I thought a slow cooker's the way to go, so I'll just show you. So this is the meat bubbling away. I used this wine. It's a really nice wine actually from Lidl. I would have used cheap plonk, but I didn't have any. And I've used shallots, carrots, onions, you see the bay leaves in there. It is meant to have mushrooms in it, but Julia Child's recipe recommends that you leave the mushrooms out at this stage, but then when you're nearly ready to serve, you fry the mushrooms in garlic and butter and oil, and you throw those in at the end, and that is definitely the way to go. Otherwise, I find the mushrooms get a bit lost in the rest of the stew. So I am super stoked to eat that later. It's looking good.
I've got a piece of beef there.
Nice. I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it yet, but I remember it
Is it
smelled
good?
very good this morning. When
Yum.
something about seared beef, it just has this.
And we've
smell.
got bread,
And
mash,
we have red wine.
and red wine.
It's an excellent year, 2022.
Amanda, this was just you. We also have broccoli, anti-carcinogenic.
And Martin, we used a potato ricer.
We did.
I finally got myself a potato ricer, Martin, and we're very pleased.
Ooh. There's loads of meat there. I'm gonna have a little, just a little.
Honestly, it half filled the dish. And that was dead cheap, wasn't it?
My first portion was just shallots.
Can you imagine how much meat there'd be in there if Remy wouldn't have had a few chunks out of it?
I did a full disclaimer, and it was the joint of beef that he attacked, not the bits. You'll see the joint next week.
It'll keep you warm on a cold night, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Remy! Dinner! 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 You want dinner? Go on then.
Good morning, guys. It's Monday, and I did not close the vlog yesterday. Apologies for that. That's why I decided to jump back on quickly and just give you an update on what I got done yesterday and show you my plants, which Millie came over and we had a great time. We planted all of my seeds. So let me show you the nursery. So we're in my living room. You guys will remember we moved out of this room and into that one where the fire is, just to stay warm in the winter time. But great place for my plants. So this is it. So all of my tomato plants are here, courgettes. Oh, onions, yes. Those two covered pots are onions, basil. I've got squash and chilli and beetroot. Oh, peas, escapees I put on there. So yes, that's my little garden for the moment. I'll show you what I did outside. You guys will remember I'm still gonna get some topsoil, obviously, from Kath and Mark's, just to plant that out properly. Over here, I've put my lavender in there, but it needs to be planted properly. It's still in the pot that it came in. And then I'm not sure what I do with these, whether I leave them in the pots for now, these canes, or do I put them in the raised bed as soon as I can? Not sure. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to our channel. If you enjoy these sorts of videos, we release them every Friday at 9 AM and it covers all aspects of our daily life living in France, as well as the admin procedures for certain things. And if you are planning your own move out here post-Brexit, then you'll probably find a lot of the info we share very helpful. So please subscribe, it'd be great to have you here, and I'll see you in the comments. Don't forget to comment, tell us what you thought of the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.